So I wanted to do a quick example for you using counting in probability. Let's look at the probability of being dealt a full house when you're just being dealt a 5-card poker hand. Okay, for those of you unfamiliar with poker hands, a full house means that you get 3 of a kind, and you're also dealt another distinct pair. It's a very high-ranking hand. Okay, so when we're talking about the probability of a full house, we're looking at N over S, right, according to the book's notation, where N is the number of ways to be dealt a full house, and S is the number of 5-card poker hands. So let's focus first on the number of 5-card poker hands, or the size of the sample space. So what happens there is I need 5 cards out of the deck. Well, how many cards are in the deck? 52. So of the 52, I want to choose 5, which is equal to 2,598,960. So that's just the number of ways that you could be dealt a 5-card poker hand. So now let's focus on the number of ways that you could actually get a full house. Okay? So there are 2 different parts to that. First off, we need to get 3 of a kind. But then I also need to get a pair, so I don't have a full house unless I get 3 of a kind and a pair. And the key word that I just emphasized there was and, right? So and means multiplication. Okay, so I need to find the number of ways to do this, and then I need to find the number of ways to do this, and it looks like I then multiply those. So let's jump to a clean slide. So to get 3 of a kind, I have to pick something to get 3 of a kind of, right? So of the 13 different types of cards in the deck, I need to pick one of them. So 13, choose 1. Pick something to get 3 of a kind of, and say it was kings or queens, right? And once I do that, how many of those are there? Well, there's 4 of them, and I need 3 of them. So of the 4, choose 3. So this right here is the number of ways to get 3 of a kind. Now that I have 3 of a kind, I need to get a pair of something else, right? And I need to get it of something else. So remember, over here, right, I already picked something to get 3 of a kind of. I can't get a pair of those. So there's only 12 things left for me to choose from. So of the 12 things left in the deck, choose one of them, right, and say that's queens now, right? So of the 4 of those in the deck, choose 2 of them. That makes a pair, right? So here's 3 of a kind, right? In the blue, here's a distinct pair in red. So we get a frequency of 3,744, right, out of the 2,598,960 different poker hands that can be dealt. So as a decimal, that's 0.00144, or only 0.144% of the time would you be dealt a full house.